If you know the song, sing along. I say.
It's the Carolina Cook, the Carolina cooking the liners, rock and roll to the roll to rock. Said I'm cooking in the kitchen and just don't stop. Rock and roll to the roll to rock. Said I'm cooking in the kitchen and just don't stop. Cooking is my specialty. Getting dirty in the kitchen like ODB. Turning these groceries into delicacies. The Carolina Cook got the recipe. The Carolina Cook got the recipe. The Carolina Cook got the recipes. It's the Carolina Cook show. Ladies and gentlemen,
Carolina Cook, cooking, tasting, and eating the Carolinas, y'all. Welcome to my Carolina car. I would say welcome to my Carolina kitchen, but I'm in the car. I'm on my way to Walmart to buy me some 5-spice seasoning. Being that I'm out here in the country, I'm gonna have to go to the town or the city of Orangeburg, cause ain't nothing out here but trees. It's a grocery store down the road, but I know they don't have 5-spice. All right. We'll get into what I'm making when I get back. Gas hand sick. As soon as it go from blue to orange, it's a wrap. And that's one thing I hate about driving, y'all. Having to get gas, man. Man, I miss the days where we could just walk or ride a bike. Back then, if you was poor, you didn't even know it. Because life was so simple. Can it be that it was all so simple? It ain't nothing but trees. Tell me, where you going to find 5-spice out here? Unless you make your own spices out of all these leaves and grass. That's about it. But I definitely got to keep my eyes on the road, y'all, because you never know where a deer is going to jump out from. Got a lot of deer Jordans out here. These deers can play in the NBA. We're going to try the small neighborhood Walmart first. See if they got any. Doggone it, the Walmart neighborhood market nor the Walmart Supercenter had 5-spice seasoning. What's up, everybody? Chef Anthony Albritton here. The Carolina Cook, cooking, tasting, and eating the Carolinas. Welcome to my Carolina kitchen. I'm out of the car now. And this episode is a quick, simple, easy, fast recipe. Asian chicken thighs. Now, one thing I learned in culinary school is that if you don't have all the ingredients that a recipe calls for, find substitutes. So I could not find the Chinese 5-spice powder. So what I did, mixed these two up to give me a substitute for 5-spice, Chinese 5-spice seasoning. Anise extract and cinnamon. Y'all, I swear that's how you pronounce it. But if you could get your hand on some 5-spice, then do that. It'll be better than saying you put anise in your food. Since I didn't have all the proper ingredients and I really wanted to try this, I did it my way. Asian barnyard pimp thighs. Okay, let me show you how I did it. All right, y'all, let's run down these ingredients. I got some filleted chicken thighs. Bones removed is what that means. All right, olive oil. You're gonna need about a cup of water, brown sugar, orange juice, fish sauce, ketchup, cornstarch, crushed red pepper, white vinegar. And as I've mentioned, to substitute for the 5-spice seasoning, the Chinese 5-spice seasoning, we're gonna use anise extract and cinnamon. Okay, to garnish the dish after I'm done, I got 2 stalks of green onion out of the garden. And these are chicken thighs that are filleted, bones removed. So what I'm going to do to make this dish cook quicker is cut them into strips. You could cut them into strips or dice them into cubes to make them cook quicker, or you can leave them whole, but the cook time is going to be a lot longer. These Barnyard Pimp thighs will no longer be strutting around the chicken coop looking for hens. Crack of dawn chicken hunting at KFC. Knife tip, tuck your fingers when cutting your unless you don't want them. All right, my goal was not for them to look pretty. I just want to cut them into manageable pieces. And like I said, it'll make the cook time a lot quicker. And since this is Asian chicken, I wouldn't want to serve it whole anyway. I think that kind of chicken needs to be diced or sliced. Okay, I'm going to season this chicken with salt. Then we're going to season it with salt's first cousin, pepper. What can I say? They're a diverse family. All right, after hitting the chicken with some salt and pepper, you know I got to give it some extra taste, add some soulfulness to it. So I'm going to mix in some all-purpose seasoning. And we're going to work that in there, get it nice and saturated with that. That's just adding a little flavor before the flavor. Okay, I have some hot olive oil in a hot wok. We're going to add this chicken in there, and we're going to cook it until it's golden brown. While that chicken is going, let's start with some measurements here. Tablespoon of orange juice. Now I'm starting small like I always do when I measure. Then we'll add more to get the taste that we desire. About a third cup of water. About a quarter cup of brown sugar. About 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. About a tablespoon of vinegar. About 2 teaspoons of ketchup. With the garlic, I used about 2 tablespoons. You know, went kind of heavy on the garlic. I came back and went kind of heavy on everything, actually. I'm just measuring to build the taste. There's really no measurement on the 5-spice seasoning substitute. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon in there. And I'm going to put a little bit of anise in there. It's a French word. Some people say anise, but I'm sure it's pronounced anise. And people just try to keep it from sounding that way. We're just going to whisk that together. And like I said, I started with measurements. And I'm going to give it a taste and adjust it before I pour it on this chicken. The whole time this chicken is going on a low heat. I started off sauteing it on high. Then I put it on a low heat so I can keep up with it while I'm making the sauce. Now, if you don't want to do it like that, just make your sauce first. On the bottom of that wok, we're going to need that. All right. That's going to deglaze once I pour this on it. Now, we're going to pour this on our chicken. Bring this heat up to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to reduce the heat and just let it simmer, uncovered, until the chicken is tender. Okay? See how that pan has been deglazed? Nothing that was stuck to the bottom of that pan remains. And all of that's what's going to add flavor to your sauce. Now, we're going to stir 1 teaspoon of cornstarch up in some water. 1 tablespoon of water. Add that 1 tablespoon of water to that teaspoon of cornstarch. All right, we're going to stir that up until it's nice and smooth, no lumps remaining. All right, now you pour that off into your chicken. Then you bring the chicken back up to a boil, then back down to a simmer, and let this cook through it and get the reduction that you desire. All right, that's about where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and kill this heat. Serve this up with some white rice. and garnish with some green onion. And present a plate. Take some pictures and eat. Behold, the Barnyard Pimp, Asian style. His pimping days are over, but he still look pimping. Got that plastic, not talking about a credit card. I'm here to eat it, not pay it. Got a little peephole there. I see y'all looking. All right, let me get my napkin on. Get nice and fancy, tucked in here. Got 2 holes in it. That's all right. Okay. Salt and pepper, won't be needing that. Look at how beautiful that came out. Y'all, that's some intense flavor right there. Just remember, if you're not happy, you just might not be eating good. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all please help me get this channel up. Get this channel in rotation. You know about it. I know about it. Now let's help everybody else find out about it. Okay? So help me get this channel in rotation, y'all. Let your friends and family know. Check them out. Okay. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share the love, and subscribe. Until next video. All right, 2 things had to happen, y'all. I had to get me some more. That's number 1. And number 2, I had to put that fork down, get me a spoon. Well, 3 things. 3 things. Number 3, I had to take that apron off and get loose. I'll tell you what, Johnny Gill must have cooked this. Well, my inner Johnny Gill. I knew I had an inner chef. Because now all I can say is, liketh, shareth thou the love, and subscribeth unto my channel, and smiteth that notification button. Thank ya.